Well, thanks everyone for coming. Glorious day for it. This is our second year for our mobile marketing event. I'm Matt Sullivan. I'm the publisher on Promotional Marketing Magazine, and I also work for the IPM. I'm not going to say too much. I'm going to introduce you in a moment to the chair, who's John Mew, who works for the IAB. But there are some very important things. The most important thing is we couldn't afford a posh venue like this if it wasn't for some very special companies. So thanks to our sponsors. We've got Incentivated, M2End, Grassroots and Royal Mail. Thanks for all of your support, guys. They've got tables and display areas outside. Please go and have a chat with them. They've all got really interesting products on show. Last week I was talking to John and we were figuring out who's going to say what, and I wanted to say something very brief to try and explain why Promotional Marketing Magazine and the IPM would run an event like today. And I told him about a quick story, something that happened to me not so long ago. And those of you here that know me will know that I've recently moved house and I'm the world's worst DIY person. And so I was calling in all of these favours from friends and family, and there's one particular friend that's doing some work for me in my kitchen, and I asked him how his work was, and he's really super busy and he's got loads on. And then he looked at me and he said, "How's your job?" And he looked and he said, "What do you do? You've got a magazine again, haven't you? What is it that you do?" And so I tried to tell him about Promotional Marketing Magazine, and that's like, I completely lost his interest, because if you're not in marketing, it's probably not that interesting to you. But whenever anything like that happens, my trick up my sleeve is to talk about mobile, because it gets everybody's interest. It's a bit cool and it's a little bit exciting. And all of a sudden, I've got him captivated, and I'm telling him about location-based. He's really into his clothes. He's got loads of disposable income. He's got loads of work on. He hasn't got a family. And I'm saying, look, soon you'll be walking into shopping centres. You'll be opting into certain retailers that you like, certain brands that you like. They'll be sending you offers, and you'll be able to get all sorts of deals. And he's really interested in that, because he's got loads of money, he's got an iPhone, and I'm taking him through it, and all of a sudden he's completely interested in what we do. Now the moral to that story is twofold. One, it's just pretty cool. I think the stuff we're going to talk about today is pretty cool. It's going to be really interesting. But what it also does, especially for promotional marketing, is it's opening up the traditional techniques to new people. So my mate, he would not go into whatever supermarket it is and hand over some coupons. He's just not that sort of demographic. He's not going to do it. But he's going to do it with his iPhone. He wants to walk up to an EPOS system in a retailer and scan his phone. He's looking forward to the stage when he can do that. So I think the market that we're going to reach to is really exciting. It's going to broaden everything that we can do. I think that explains why we're running today. That's about it for me. A couple of other important things is a pub. There's a pub just down the road. We always go for a pint afterwards and we have a chat about the exciting things that we've spoken about. And here's John Mew. John works for the IAB. He's going to chair today, introduce the speakers, look after any questions that you've got. It's a really informal day. You know, heckle, shout out, ask any questions that you've got, and enjoy it. Thanks very much for coming.